Guys, first of all we'll need to open our MS SQL Server 2014. For this tutorial series I'm using SQL Server 2014 version. If you have not installed any version of MS SQL Server or do not know how to install MS SQL Server, then don't forget to watch my previous video on how to install MS SQL Server 2014 in your PC. I'll put the link in the description below. So let's open our MS SQL Server 2014. Then click on connect our database. You can connect with Cyrus or your username or with your local database. So first of all I will click on new query to write our query to create, alter and drop database. First of all I will list all the database in my system. For this we have to write select asterisk from sys dot basis. So just select the query and execute. So we have all the database in our system. So let's create our database. To create, just type create database and database name. I will give database name as test database. So again select this query, create database and database name. Our database name test database, and click on execute. So our command is successfully executed. That means we have successfully created our test database. To view our database I will just select this query, that is select asterisk from sys databases, and execute it. So we have our database at last, that test database. So we have successfully created our first database. Let's change the name of our database from test database to sample database. So we have to write a query, that is alter database, and database name is test database, modify name equals to sample database. So we are changing our database name from test database to sample database. So this is the query, that is alter database, older database name, modify name is equals to new database name. So I'll just select this query and execute it. So the message shows that the database name sample database has been set. So I will see our database. So the test database should be changed to sample database. I'll just select this query and execute it. So we have successfully changed our name test database to sample database. So now let's try to delete the database. To delete our database we have to write a drop query, that is drop database, and database name, that is sample database. So just select this query and execute to drop or delete our database. So I will just click and execute. So command completed successfully. So I will just select this query and execute it. So we do not have our sample database anymore, it is successfully deleted. This is the query to select all the database in our system. This is the query to create our database. This is the query to rename the database, and this is the query to drop database. So this is it, using our query to create, alter and drop database. So I will just save this query for future use. I will upload this query and put the link in the description below. So just press Ctrl and S to save it, and then you can save anywhere. So this will be create, alter and drop database. So I'm saving in desktop in a .sql format. So I'll just click and save. I'll just click. Now let's see how we can create our database without using a query, that is GUI mode. So just go to database and I will just expand it. We do not have any database yet. So to create a new database, just right click and click on new database, then give a new database name, that will be test database and click on OK. So we have successfully created our test database, and to rename it, just click on this and right click and click on rename. So type the name you want to give, sample database. So we have successfully changed our database name from test database to sample database without using query. And if you want to delete this database, we can delete our database by just right clicking it and clicking on delete. So it will ask for permission, so click on OK to delete. So we have successfully deleted this database. So guys, we have successfully created, altered and deleted database using query as well as GUI mode. So if you have any